Peace. I want to welcome you guys to Wealth Wednesdays. Just want to give you guys some game about, you know, early entrepreneurship and for your aspiring entrepreneurs, some of the things you might encounter. This way, you don't have to encounter some of the things I went through. Make the road easier for you guys and less expensive. Now, my first legitimate business venture was a transportation company. Now I say legitimate because I come off the curb like a lot of us do, so my prior business ventures were not legitimate business. Now, my first, like I said, a transportation company, which was self-funded, meaning I put up all the money and it was all cash that I used. I had multiple vehicles and we were transporting supplies for the schools to various other schools. Now, the reason why this business went under was, there was a couple of reasons. One, the main reason, well, not the main reason. One of the main reasons was the person I aligned myself with. This was an arena that I wasn't well versed in. So the person who was supposed to be my partner at the time supposedly was well versed and it was from that particular industry. So we came together, I put up the money, he was supposed to have the connections to get us the contracts we needed, right? Now, what happens is this, that was the first mistake was this individual, I should have been more versed on the industry and I should have did my homework on the individual. So, the first lesson out of this is choose your crew wisely. Well, that's the second lesson. The first lesson is always do your homework. The second lesson is choose your crew wisely. All right? Now, I put up all this money out into no credit, anything, straight up cash, like I said. So we ran the company for a while. The problem with the company was it was undercapitalized, which is a problem a lot of, small business owners and entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs you guys may encounter as well. Now, the thing was, it was undercapitalized, and since I had no credit at the time, and I was, I was putting out cash, it came to a time where my reserves, my resources were low. So now, because I'm paying for fuel, I'm paying for these multiple vehicles, this and this and that. So the bills are coming in a lot quicker than the money's coming in, So at that point, that's a problem, right? Now, mind you, I still was not, savvy in the business. And I'm depending on someone who's supposed to be my partner who clearly oversold themselves. So them overselling themselves and not being able to accomplish what they claimed they could have accomplished, and me putting out all these funds turned this business into a money pit. So now this business is pulling all this money down, and it's not profitable. I'm not making a dime, and in fact, I'm losing time because I had to drive one of the vehicles as well. So it became, at a certain point in time, it became an all-around loss where I decided to fold the business. So I ended up folding the business. I had to liquidate the vehicles, fold the business, liquidate the vehicles, and still come out my pocket $10,000. So it's a pretty expensive lesson. And that lesson was, number one, always do your homework. Number two, always make sure that you choose your crew wisely. You do your homework on the people who you're choosing to do business with as well. And number three, make sure you have adequate financing with your business. Because had I been smart, I could have built my credit instead, then started the business, leveraged my credit for the vehicles, and then just made the monthly payments, which I could have written them off. And then let's say if everything panned out the same way, I could have sat there and folded the company. Yeah, I'll take a hit on my credit, but I know how to clean my credit up. Boom. I'll clean my credit up, and I'm still keeping the reserve cash that I have. Bounce back, my credit goes back up, I'm back in business. Or I can sit here and take somebody else, clean their credit up. Here, I'm gonna need you as a credit investor, clean your credit up. I'm gonna put the cash up, you're gonna go into business doing such and such. But that's a little bit later when you get more advanced. But to stick to the script, the original thing is always do your homework. Number one. Number two, choose your crew wisely. And number three, make sure you have proper funding. You have your funding secured. All right? And all of that goes under the first rule. Always do your homework.